Hey everyone, welcome to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of virtual reality. Yeah, that's right. I've been really into Satisfactory, and it's been hard for me to not play it and to switch gears for the streams. But we're going to play a little Satisfactory, but like I said, in VR. So hopefully this works. Like with everything right now, the entire day just gets slammed with stuff for me. I am so crazy, busy throughout the day, like having just things like come at me from all sides, from work, from life, from home stuff, that there's just zero time for me to really focus and actually prepare for the streams right now, which we're getting some solid ideas nailed down for the new studio, which I'm very excited about. But what we're going to do is we're just going to have some fun tonight. It's Thursday night, so we can relax and just hang out for a little bit and have some fun. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. I just did a quick test beforehand. Everything seemed fine. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's dive into a little bit of Satisfactory. Now, this is the thing here with VR. It's not perfect, but it does work. And we're going to see how well it works in the stream. So without further ado, let's dive in to some VR. So you can see here that we do have our character fully in VR. 6 days since the last incident. I have not seen that. That's actually really cool. I feel a little bit taller than I think my character should be. And I think that's because I was really messing around with the camera. The camera is kind of a little bit weird. So let's see if we can fix that. The way that we do that is we actually bust out our VR controllers, because there's no like motion controlled stuff in this game. So there's this mod that we're working on. Oh, I forgot. I do have chat available if I ever need to look at chat. So right here is how we can, I don't know if that's actually on stream or not. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Awesome. So we got this, and this is going to give us our camera inputs. So we can kind of mess around with the depth of it, and you can, oh gosh, you can see my character is kind of a little bit messed up with this VR mod. I'm not really sure exactly why, but it's okay. So we can go a little bit high, a little bit low, and I don't know if we can. It's super touchy. Like that is pretty much the height that we can get. And then we'll go depth just a little. So I'm a tad higher than my character actually would be. What is lerp pitch and speed? I have no idea what that is. Should have probably not messed around with that. Decoupled pitch and auto adjust UI. I'll do that. We'll recenter horizon. Nope. Recenter view. There we go. It says standing origin. Okay, that seems a little bit better. Let's go back. This is the height, right? Yeah. That's like if we're crouched down. There we go. There we go. Hey, look at that. All right, cool. So now we've actually can see our hands and stuff. That's fun. That's enjoyable. All right, cool. I think we're good to go. So the only weird thing is I'm going to just try and make sure that I don't knock my controllers off. There we go. So the up and down is a little bit weird with this, but that's okay. What do you mean not? Oh, right. Okay, that's this thing. And this thing doesn't need to be on. We're not powering it up for anything. Our hub, which you can apparently only have one of. So I kind of want to start working on this stuff because it's going to take a while. And it is definitely something that where we're going to start unlocking new milestones where we can get the Mark IV conveyor and belt and lift. And then also, ooh, a truck. Fluid packaging. Scannable resources and a fuel power generator. Ooh, okay. And then, oh yeah, the monorail and stuff like that. That's right. So I definitely want to start getting more milestone stuff out of the way. But before we do that, let's kind of reorganize and figure out where we're at with kind of just everything in general. So we've got, you know what? Let's get rid of this assembler because that's not doing anything. What this is actually doing, this is creating ingots, and those ingots are getting. Oh man, is all of this full? Yes, that's what I wanted. So those are going to be full, and then I guess that's all full too. And that's all full. Man, we are just pumping out ingots. So what we're going to do here is I think we should build another assembler so that once those ingots get made, we can, or not assembler, let's see. Let's put down some foundation. This feels weird in VR. I love it, but it feels weird. Okay. So let's just get some more over here. And I think what we need... Let me put the microphone a little closer. I hope this all works correctly. Test. Okay. Just making sure. It's been weird with the audio stuff lately. I've had some audio issues again. So we're going to see how it runs. Okay. So I'm thinking what we do. So we get in storage container. And we do another constructor, I think. But you know what? Well, hold on. Yeah, let's try a constructor first. And we're gonna put that right there. And we're gonna make, yeah, this is what we need to do. So we're gonna do 2 constructors. One right here. And one right there. What we're gonna do is take our logistics and we're gonna do Mark III because why not? There we go. What's up, Wolfman? How are you doing tonight, man? How are things going in real reality land? Because obviously I am here in virtual reality, living the life. Okay, we need another splitter. And then we're going to split those off into this Chilling like a villain. Ooh, what pinball table are you playing right now? What's grabbed your attention? So we'll do more power. Where's our power? Is that it over there? Yes, it is. Haha. Ha ha ha. Right. Should we just smack dab it right here on top? No. Man, that feels weird in VR, man. Oh, I love it. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Ow. Totally just hit that. Wait, that should all be powered up, right? Man, look at that fluctuation. Whew. We're gonna have to build a couple more power generators here in a sec. Because I've been building. Oh boy, have I been building. So we got that. And, oh, duh, I have to configure them. So this one's gonna be steel pipe. And I think this one will be steel beam. And then we got to bring them out somewhere. So let's grab some more foundation. And have this. Man, this feels real weird though. For sure feels real weird. I think it's mostly the camera is just a little bit off. The field of view or something feels just a tad off. But it's still fun. And it's incredible. It just feels a little bit off. Okay, so what we're gonna do is conveyor belt it up. Iron rods. Ooh. Some GNR, nice, okay. Trying to get to the end. Man, I wish I was better at pinball, I really do. It is one of those things that I've tried so many times to just get really, really good. Just, you know, for whatever reason, I just have a real hard time with ball control. Like, that's my Achilles heel. With the ball control is just really hard for me. Two? Why can't I get this? No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, ball control. Okay. Someday. That's just... I don't think that's gonna win. Okay. Okay. Not worry about the scores at all. Just learn the shots and how to drop / live catches. Okay. What are so if you don't mind, explain to me what drop / live catches actually are. How's it going, Faustism? Labasritas? This iron ore looks pretty spiffy in VR, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we need iron rods. Enough of that ramp stuff. I think that's... yeah, here we go. We got some iron rods. That'll keep producing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our assemblers. They're assembling. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And we are going to get our conveyor belt going out like this. No, I haven't seen any Transformers DLC for Minecraft. That sounds interesting. Oh, there's a new Transformers movie, right? That's the reason why. I just saw that they were doing more Transformers stuff. I'm like, huh, why is everyone talking about Transformers right now? And it's because apparently there's a new movie. And I had no idea. I feel like everything's just a little bit too close to my face in this. Like I said, I think the camera is just a tad bit off. But not in a bad way. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this. Everything is happening, and it's awesome. I grew up with Transformers. I loved them. I honestly, was totally fine with the first couple of Michael Bay Transformers movies. They were just like goofy, action-y type movies. But I didn't super enjoy them. But I didn't hate them. I know a lot of people like just despise them. And I never had that big of an issue with them. I liked the toys when I was a kid more than anything else. And the cartoon / movie. That movie was great. But with the new Michael Bay movies, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And I saw like the first two. And then I didn't see any more of them. I didn't need to. Ooh, thank you for asking, Faust. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm actually doing very well because we got one of our storage units completely emptied out. So we don't have to pay for another storage unit, which is great. And then also, that's just more of our not having to, or we're moving more stuff into our house and not missing a lot of crap. That is right. It is Friday. Okay, did I think I messed this up. You're tired from school? Yeah. I feel you, buddy. Luckily for me, I don't have to do school anymore, but work, it's been good. It was a really good class that I had this week, but at the same time, it was tiring. It was definitely tiring. Let's just make sure that this thing is pushing out. I feel like it's not. Okay, cool. It's going in. Okay, that's working now. So we got steel pipes that are just being generated infinitely. Now we got to do the same thing over here. This is where I get really stuck on some of this stuff. I'm just like, oh boy, there's so much stuff going on. I don't know why why it's clipping. I wonder, let's just make sure. Oh, whoops. That's why. That is why. Oh, you get the worst classes? Why? What's bad about classes on Friday? Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Now, we get our storage units. I know I should be doing the industrial storage units at this point. Let's see here. What am I wanting to do? Foundations, that's what I need. I love this game. I love this game so much. That is one thing that I am very happy about in life is I never have to go to school ever again. Ah, okay. And school kind of just started for you like last month, right? So you got a ways to go before you're done. Wait a second. That doesn't seem right. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. That's not a big deal. I will say it makes it fairly easy to judge where everything is in this with VR. I love it. Oh, it starts at the 1st of September. Okay, okay. So you've only been in for just about a month. Yeah. Yeah, you got a ways to go. That sucks. Okay. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to upgrade all my miners. That's what we need to do here. Whee! Got our... Yay, we can see our parachute. That's kind of cool. I love this game, and I love VR, man. Just being able to see stuff like that you normally wouldn't be able to see in a video game. That is pretty stinking cool. Okay, so what we were going to do is we were going to upgrade our miners. So we need production, miner Mark II, overlapping and clipping. No, we should be, oh. Need to pick those up. Need to pick you up. There we go. Now we should be able to upgrade, I hope. Missing materials. Oh, encased. Okay. Encased. This is Satisfactory still. Still playing Satisfactory. We're just playing it in VR. I am running a mod, a VR mod, and having a blast. Okay, so we need encased industrial beams. That's not what we need. This over here. Everything looks good, right? Let me check. Yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, just making sure. Okay, so we need encased industrial beams. We need quite a lot of them. I've been using them. So on the right-hand side here, we got this little to-do list. Where's my mouse? And that basically allows me to know, oh, if I want to make 6 miner Mark IIs, I need 12 portable miners, and I have 10. I need 60 encased industrial beams, and I only got 27 now. So we need to kind of build up a little bit of an inventory here, and we need cement. We need cement. And that should just be right here. Yeah. Let's grab a little cement. There was a, man, what was it? Oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so that is going. This could probably be pumped out now. Let's see. Mark II, upgrade. Yeah, we're kind of like backed up, which is great. This is all good. We want to be backed up like this. Is that just going into storage? We're not even using... Oh, wow. How could I have been so stupid? That's okay. That's okay. That's actually a really, really good thing. So this is what we're going to do. Just going to do a splitter. Right here at the very beginning. Or should we do it? See, like, the one thing that I actually like doing... Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take that splitter off. There's no need for it. Are you saying PE, like physical education? Oh, boy. I remember physical ed. PE sucked. You know what? I take that back. PE didn't really suck. PE was fine. And the reason why is because... Give me 1 second here. Let's make sure that we're getting that. PE didn't really suck. The reason why is because a lot of the PE that I did, it was like fun stuff. I remember we did a lot of like dodgeball and other fun, stupid games. I do remember really enjoying that. Let's just throw this away so we don't have to worry about it. And then what we're going to do is we are going to just bring this over. Bring it up even more. Yeah, I liked PE a fair amount from what I remember. It's been a while. It's been an absolute while since I even thought about PE. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring it like this. There we go. Oh, during the summers. Okay. Was it for like extracurricular or like summer school, or was it just like you were able to do in the summer? Because I definitely did not want to be at school during the summer. That was one thing I did not want to do. Okay. Okay, we need more iron plates. That's what we need. So we need to go back up to our main base. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Someday, you won't have to worry about that. Ooh, I think we have... There we go. Oh, summer school, 6 years straight. Oh man, that sounds like the worst to me. There we go. Oh, we didn't get this one? What is in here? Yeah, I want to know why you did that too. You just enjoyed school? Oh, what? Come on now. We're gonna do one more and place it right on here. Hey, as long as you enjoyed it, man, I'm not gonna talk crap on it. So there was no point in me blowing that up. It didn't do anything. It didn't give me anything. It just wasted my my bits of dynamite. Fantastic. Oh, great. I'm so happy I did that. Okay. It's okay. We can make more dynamite. It's not a big deal. You have to roll like a cookie to school. Okay. You know what? You made me laugh. I will absolutely allow it. Go have a good time at school, dude. Oh, chemistry. Yeah. You know, it's weird. I never really took a lot of those types of classes in school. I went to a private school in high school for most of it. So, like, we had some different some, not objectives, some electives, and things like that. Oh, man. Okay. So we upgraded our... Oh, we needed iron plates. That's what we needed. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Faustus made me laugh by his roll like a cookie. Okay, we're going to throw away that concrete because we don't need it. Take our iron plates and we're going to go back. My goal is to build at least 2, possibly 3 more generators. Oh yeah, dude, I loved school for the most part when I went as a private school. It was just so much more enjoyable. Okay, Catholic private, all right. Yeah, my school, so it was weird. I was in private and public schools for most of my schooling. Like, I would go to public for a little bit, and then we'd move, and then I'd go to a private school, and then we'd move again. Like, it was always because of moving, which kind of sucked. But when we did that, like, there's definitely those times where I would go to those schools, and the private schools were always way, way, way more fun. I learned more. I had a better time. Just an all-around better experience. Whew. Ah, dang it. Oh, yeah. There was a lot of kids in school like that where they were very sheltered, and then they or they felt like they were very sheltered, and so they had to rebel or, you know, kind of do some other stuff. And yeah, my best friend at the time was that type of kid, and it was just like, what are you doing, dude? You don't need to do this. Okay, so we got that. So we need to figure out some logistics for... Well, before we do that, what is going on with this guy over here? He's got no fuel. Let's dump some fuel into him. And he's just barely getting any fuel. Just barely. Let's see if we can make this go a little bit faster. Let's upgrade a few of these things. There. Make that go a little bit faster so it gets it. So it is overclocked. That's probably why. That looks like it's kind of backed up. Okay, so we're getting that. bring it this way. I'm thinking maybe we split it and bring it in here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I knew a few kids who, like, did, like, extracurricular activities so that they could have shorter weeks or, you know, school or whatever. I just always hated school so much, for the most part, that I was just like, I'm not gonna waste my time with this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to merge this. Overlapping, overlapping. Okay, let's see if... Man, that was it. I think that was it. We're gonna try. We're gonna see if this works. Pump, pump, pump. Pump, 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 pump. Okay, cool. That does work. That does work. Okay. Nope. Not what I want to do. What I do want to do is this. Split it. And then bring it and do the same thing. From here to there. Cool. That one is now going to work a little bit better. Let's try and see if we can just get this thing to move a little bit faster here for this. That'll just shoot those things much faster. Okay. Whew. Oh, man, I love this game so stinking much. Okay, so we didn't even... I mean, we did add another generator because this wasn't really producing anything. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And where is our light? There we go. Our flashlight. So I'm thinking we do another generator here. And that's going to be power? Yeah. We need rotors. We need a few more rotors. Oh, man. We need screws. That's going to take way too long. It's faster if we go just pick some up from our inventory. I love how all of the coal from the entire world is being transported just to my section right here for this little power plant. It's taken a long time to get to this, but man, does it feel good. When everything starts working the way it should and you start getting those pipelines filled up, man, it feels awesome. I love this game. It's very relaxing too. Like, I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel like, oh man, why can't I do this or that or whatever. I just feel like, all right, cool. I'm just kind of doing the thing I need to get done. We need to drop some stuff. We also need to do our power shard. And then we needed rotors. So what we're going to do is drop our Mercer sphere and our barrel nuts. So Mercer sphere goes in here. Got 10 now. are... Oh, wow, we got some more power shards. Okay. Noblisk is going to go there. Barrel nut can go in here. I guess this will just be... Oh, never mind. Nope. Is that reinforced? Let's drop that back in. We needed rotors, right? Where's the rotor? And screws, that's what we needed. I've been picking up the wrong thing. Grab a few of these. You know what? Let's drop that back in there. And then grab that. You know what? No. Let's drop that back in. Okay. What was I doing? Rotors. There we go. Oh man, I forgot this couch does not lean back right now because the chair is all the way pushed against the wall, so I can't lean back. I was like, why can't I lean back a little bit? I'll fix that a little bit later. It's not a problem. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. Let's see if we can make like 1 or 2 more generators. And then we'll move on to our second or third base. Technically, I think it's our third base. Okay, that one's blue. I don't know what the blue power... That one's red, and then yellow, or green. Yeah, we got enough now. There it is. Okay, so we need to get some piping. We need to lay some pipe. There it is. Throw that in there, like thus. And then... Well, these are kind of like pretty much filled, right? So do I end up... Yeah, you know what? I think I could. I think it's okay if I put a splitter right here on this guy. And then throw a, I guess, a Mark III? Should I do Mark III here? Let's already pre-dump it. So it's all full now. That's good. That's what we wanted. And I'm wondering, do we do another one? Oh, it would really help if I attach this to the power network so that it's actually functioning properly. Let's upgrade this to Mark II. There it is. On. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ooh, this one's got not enough. Okay, so what's happening with this guy? That is a Mark 1 or a Mark 3. It's just all the way at the end, which sucks. That's got 100, so that's fine. Oh yeah, it's burning a lot. It is powered way more though. It's overclocked too much, I think. 187. If we underclock it or drop it down a little bit. Here, so we take 2 of these off. That should help a lot. Yeah, GameCube library, of course. What about it? That's 100. And I think everything over here is all backed up. Everything here is fine. That's a merger, right? Yeah, that's a merger. Okay. You know what? Let's do a little split and merge on this guy. I'm thinking perhaps afterwards though. Yeah, absolutely. Drop some thoughts on what games do you want to hear my thoughts on? I am 100% down for that. That's super fun. Man. Whew. Here, we'll just drop a nice 150 on each of these. That should probably help generate a little bit more. Instead of having it 3 in 1. I would love to redo this power plant at some point, but not right now. You mean no power? It says no power. That's weird. Okay, that was a few of them. I thought you were just going to ask one at a time. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can actually bring it up here. Yeah, there we go. Metroid Prime. Okay, so Metroid Prime, super good first-person shooter game built out of the Metroid Prime franchise that kind of really reinvigorated the Metroid series. Because after, what was it? They had Metroid 2, Super Metroid, and then Metroid Fusion, and Zero Mission, and then Fusion. You didn't know what to expect with Metroid Prime. But man, I think they knocked it out of the park. It's a fantastic game, and that remaster they did last year, really good too. And kind of unexpected, honestly. I'm very excited for Metroid Prime 4. We are going to be doing a Metroid Prime series playthrough at some point before 4 comes out, I think. Hopefully. As long as I can remember to do it. I don't know why it's saying no power. It should always be generating power. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, it's the water. Water's not getting to these. Okay. Okay, so we need to generate lots more water. Because it is pumping over here. But it's not full. Okay. Logistics. Pump. And then that should be power. Attached to that. And we'll upgrade that to a Mark II, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so both of those are pumping. Let's go check it. We probably need to make more water generators. Definitely don't want, dang it. Definitely don't want to, but I think we have to. So that's my thoughts on Metroid Prime. I think that the Prime series is awesome. Let's check the next one. Resident Evil 4. Ooh, here's a controversial take. I mean, I've said before that I'm not big into horror games or survival horror. I like the idea of what they did with the Resident Evil remakes. I really liked those. However, I'm not a big Resident Evil 4 fan. I've tried to play through that game like 7 times in my life, and every time I get super bored, disinterested, and just generally do not like it. And I just drop it every single time. And I thought with the Resident Evil 4 remake what was it, last year, 2 years ago? I was really going, okay, I'm going to finally play all the way through Resident Evil 4. This is going to be awesome. And I didn't, dude. I just couldn't do it. So, yeah, I'm unfortunately just not a fan of Resident Evil 4. It's nothing really that the game itself that I'm like can pick out is going, yes, this is the reason why I don't like it. It's just a game that I have never really enjoyed. Not even that I don't enjoy it. It's just, I don't know, man. It's really hard to put my finger on. There. Okay, that's pumping more. Okay, so that's flowing. That's like just the flow rate is pumped, right? I think it's just not pushing. Yeah, I think we need more water. Ooh, I wonder if we do a fluid buffer. Let's do this instead. Let's see if we can add it in. No, we can't. Dang it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to add more pipes or more extractors, I think. Let's try that. What was the other one? Super Smash, I think. Yeah, on Super Smash. Melee, I know Melee is the biggest one. It's the one that most people love, and Ultimate. I just was never into Smash Brothers because I was never a multiplayer person. I grew up as a single kid for pretty much I take that back. I didn't grow up as a single kid. I do have a sister, but she's a girl and she's 7 years younger than me. So, like when I was playing video games, she was just way too young or not into it later on in life and stuff like that. So, with Super Smash Brothers, it was just like, yeah, I have no one to play with, and those are not single player games. Like you can say Brawl has, what was it, Subspace Emissary, which I really liked. I actually thought was awesome. And I'm bummed that they didn't do more of that. They should have. There. This should be fairly easy. There's a story mode in Melee? Oh, this is what I need to do. Never mind. I don't know if I knew that or not. I always assumed that Subspace Emissary was the, Whoa, what the heck? Why did it do that? That was weird. I always assumed Subspace Emissary was the... Oh, it's because I'm doing VR and it's something messing it up. Okay. Got it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get this put together. Okay. It's called adventure mode. You know, I honestly don't think I knew that. I'm kind of surprised too, because without even playing a lot of those games, I know a lot about those games because I've heard people talk about them for years. Smash Brothers was always one of the games that people would come into the store and want to buy all the time. Just like, oh my gosh, it was always someone wanting Smash. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Master Hand. Oh, I know Master Hand. Why was it facing that weird way? Okay. All right. Fix our stuff here. Missing a rotor. A single rotor. There. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. So when did Smash Brothers 64, the original, come out? That was like 90. That was at probably around 99, right? 99, early 2000, that Smash Brothers 1 came out. So I was roughly about in high school when Smash 1 came out. There we go. This should help. This should hopefully help. If it doesn't, then I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I gotta tell you, man, this feels totally fine in VR. I would like to lean back a little bit, which I will probably adjust in just a little bit of time here. But oh my gosh, this feels great. Yeah, there's a lot of GameCube games that I mean, the thing is, like, my blind spot for GameCube is probably the biggest for any Nintendo console. I've played and owned all of them, but I really didn't get into the GameCube until Wind Waker came out, which was a couple years into the life cycle of the system, and generally just didn't really care for the system. It really depends. It depends on the person. Uh, engineers and programmers have a very different mindset. I teach this in my class all the time because I work with a lot of engineers. They just think differently. Their brains are wired differently. And so coding and certain things just work very easily for them. But then there's the creatives that don't have that talent or skill, so they work on the other sides of the video game while the programmers and engineers, you know, do their thing. Like, making games is complicated, and it is something that requires a lot of patience and time and effort, and you could do it by yourself, you could do it with a team, it really doesn't matter. It's whatever you decide. But excuse me, oh man, with making games, it is usually a collaborated effort, and it is very difficult. But that's pretty much everything in life, right? Everything in life has that difficulty curve. Why did I drop down? I was just wanting to check the flow rate. See, these don't look like they're on. Yeah, they're still not getting water. I'm wondering if we bring it from the other side. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're bringing it in from the other side. Okay. I think I have this. Should have a floor. Yeah. There. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna bring it over here. We'll make it nice. We'll make it nice. Hey, Purple Furry. Hi, how's it going? How are you doing this fine evening? Okay, let's see here. This is what we need. Bring it all the way. I don't want it to... No, why does it keep doing that? Not meaning for it to do that, but it like just activates. It goes straight up and down. That's strange. Good. I am doing fantastic. We're playing Satisfactory. We're playing in VR as well, which is super awesome. And just having a good old time, really. Honestly, that's all I'm about right now, is just having a good old time in this game. We're missing some rotors. We need some rotors. And make 2, I think. I don't know if you're familiar with Satisfactory or not, but this is... Man, this game is so fun. I've dumped several hundred hours into this game over the course of its early access, and now it's in full 1.0 release, and just having a blast. Okay, there. So we're gonna throw it right there in the middle. And that needs to be upgraded. There we go. There's something about playing this game in VR that is just unbelievably fun. These guys look weird. Oh, dude. Okay, so if you've never played this game before, basically what this game is factory building the game, right? You are supposed to mine resources off of this planet and just build bigger and better pipelines for gathering more resources. And once you do, if we can find it, and let me get over here. Once you do, you take all of the resources that you're generating and mining out of the Earth or the planet, whatever planet we're on, and you ship them onto this big, what is called space elevator. And the space elevator basically shoots it up into the sky where your company that you work for has their own like space station that they're building. That's the entire goal of the game, is to just mine resources and ship it into space. But you get really, 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 really sidetracked with creating these just super intricate line systems of making certain things more efficient, better conveyor belt systems, better factories, and it's just a blast. It is so much fun. And you can get as creative as you want to, which is really fun too. Like, there's just so much to this game. Okay, so we're gonna throw that into the... Actually, we should do this. Let's dismantle. Didn't want to do that, but we kind of have to. Okay, cool. I was wondering, what the heck? There. If it goes through, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. If it clips through a little bit, as long as it works. That's kind of what I'm caring about right now. So this should now fill up because it's going the other side. And now we should have a circular pump. There we go. Okay. And then should be able to do this. Pump this into here. And this should start flowing properly. Yeah, now it's filling up. It's getting there. It's getting there. And you can see our production is now at 1,700 megawatts. And we're only consuming little less than 1,000. And, oh man, okay, perfect. We fixed our problem. This still is not completely full. But that's okay. There's more things we could do. There's always something more we could do. Whoa! The thing just clipped through. Okay. Trying to think, do I want to generate more? Do I want to get more water? I think I kind of do. Might as well, right? We want to make sure this runs properly. So we're going to come down here and create a new line of water generators. There we go. Okay. So we'll do a couple more water generators over here. just to be on the safe side. But I will sit here all night playing this game and blink, and then it'll be like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. We need more rotors. Come on, man. But yeah, if you've never watched anything I've done before, my name is Ryan. I used to own a video game store. And so I like talking about a lot of stuff that used to happen at the store, talk about a lot of different video game stuff and all of that. So, hi, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Oh no, what have I done? Hold on. I accidentally hit something. There we go. That should be fine now. Sometimes I hit stuff that I shouldn't. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Dang it, stupid button. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Let's start at the end. For whatever reason, I don't know why, honestly. Pump it all the way. There. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, man, I keep doing that. Sorry, this headset is... it bugs every once in a while. Move that segment. I just want nice, clean lines. That's really all that this is right now. This is like my OCD or whatever, just wanting to have nice, clean lines. And this creature is in the way. And he's stuck at this point. Like, he will not get out. So we're just gonna kill him. This weird sloth, elephant, penguin, whale thing. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, that's kind of upsetting. Look at his weird leg. It all... That's... That is upsetting. I do not like this. Whatever's happening here. That should not be. That should definitely not be. I just wanted to get this stupid pipe going. That's all. That's all I wanted. Now that creature died. Because I just wanted my pipeline to be nice. Are you kidding? Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's this weird alien creature that has like the head of a penguin, the feet of a sloth, the body of a whale. It's kind of a little bit disturbing in a way. I don't know what the developers were thinking when they made that thing. Okay. Nope. Ryan, come on. This is not that hard. There we go. Hey, look at that. All right. And now we just got to connect it over here. Waiting for that line to show up. We're almost there. Unfortunately, with VR and the mod that I'm using, it's not super perfect, but it's good enough to get the job done. So I'm doing the best I can, but it does get a little bit glitchy every once in a while and stuff. All right. So we should be fully good at this point. This should pump out and generate a good amount of flow, I'm hoping. $140. See, I'm really not sure. Would this be a full pipe network? No, that's flush. Ooh, the Wii. Yes, I do. I do think the Wii was better than the GameCube, for the sole fact that even though there's so much shovelware on the Wii brought in this new revolution of motion controls that ultimately didn't do much other than for Wii Sports and a few other things. But it also brought Nintendo back from the brink like it normally does. People keep forgetting that Nintendo has this weird cycle where they'll be doing really, really good with a console, and then the next one they release does really, really bad. And then everyone goes, Nintendo might be done. Nintendo might be done. They're doing so bad, Nintendo might be done. And then they release the next console and it does gangbusters. It does so well for them that they make billions and billions of dollars off of it. And this has happened for the last 2 decades like clockwork. People forget the 3DS was such an abysmal failure at the beginning of its lifespan that they actually had to cut the price within 6 months, and they made an apology for it. So I think the Wii did phenomenally well for them. Yeah, I would completely disagree with the Switch being the best console of all time, but that's me. But that's just completely me. But like I said, it happens like clockwork. People just don't remember it. GameCube was disastrous, and then the Wii brought it back. And then the Wii U came out and was disastrous, and the Switch brought it back, right? So who knows if the Switch 2 is going to continue that cycle? I don't think it probably will. Nintendo is got built up this recognition with the Switch that it's just a juggernaut, to the point where I don't know if they could fail at this point. I love this cannon, man. This cannon just shooting me across the map. It is the best. Okay, so we need to build some modular frames. That's what we need to build. I kind of completed what I wanted to over at that power plant. So what do we need to do next? We got modular frames over here. Yeah, I mean, the Wii U basically was the prototype for the Switch, and they didn't do what they needed to do with it. And they basically did this weird thing where they went, you know what? Instead of putting all of our time and energy and money and resources continuing to limp along with the Wii U, we're going to cut our losses and then move on to the next piece of hardware, the Switch. And boy, did that work out well for them. Man, who would have thought that the Switch would do what it did? Okay, so what do we need for modular frames? We need reinforced iron plates and iron rods. So let's go get some iron rods. Nope, I forgot. I built a whole inventory section over here. That's the whole purpose of this part. So iron ore, ingots, plates, and then rods. Haha, sweet. Take that. Come over here and do modular frames. How many do we need? 400? Ooh, this is going to take a while, but that's okay. It's the whole purpose of this game. While we're waiting, let me just hang out outside of a headset for a minute while I have some water. But yeah, I think the Switch just was incredible. Yeah, well, not really. I mean, Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U. So you could play the Wii U version. It was just, just on inferior hardware. But the Switch did the thing that they kind of neglected. It was both a console and a handheld. And me personally, I'm just not into handhelds at all. I'm an adult. When I'm in a car, I'm driving. When I'm outside of the house, I'm, engaging with the real world and not sticking my head in a device and playing video games. So it's just, it loses all functionality as a handheld for me. I think I undocked my Switch twice, and I've owned it since launch day. I've never used that thing in handheld mode because why would I? But there's so many younger people that have that, like, oh, well, I'm out in a car and my parents are driving me around, or, I'm at school, or I'm waiting for the bus or whatever. So there's definitely that generation that just like ate that gimmick up, which was really interesting. So I always tell people, like, for me personally, the Switch has had zero impact on as a handheld for me, but I did like it as a console. It was totally fine, very underpowered, like all Nintendo hardware is, but they do their own thing and they're not worried about specs as much as they are making games. And that is one thing that Nintendo does better than anyone else, is they make their games for their consoles to be games, not to be visual showcases, which Sony and Microsoft really, really focus on. So that's true. Very true. But again, as an adult, that's never going to happen. That's not a thing that happens in adulthood where, oh, like, you can set it up at, like, I tried before doing stuff like that. Just, again, my parents, they're in their 60s and stuff like that. My parents don't play video games. So it's just not something as my life. It's just not a use case. But again, there's so many other people that it would be a use case for. It's a genius idea. Very, very well executed on. All right, let's get back into the game. But yeah, the idea of the Switch was just incredible. I'm on it. Honestly, I'm blown away that they did so well with it. Really, like, truly blown away. Oh man, we already got these. We already got 400 of these modular frames. Oh, and we need to take them to our other base. Okay, that was my bad. My bad. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go fly back over. Whee! We need to go explore over there at some point. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice, dude. That's awesome. What is your favorite Super Nintendo game? And what is your favorite 64 game? I'm always interested to hear. It sounds like you're a little bit younger than me, so I'm always interested to hear what people's favorites are that are either older or younger than me. Because I could probably guess most people's favorites that are around my age. But if it's a different age group, I'm always interested to hear what their favorite games are. Okay, so no, we don't need to dump it or to create it. We need to dump it. 100, 200, 300, 400. Perfect. A perfect amount of modular frames. We need 300 encased industrial beams. Ooh. 300, That's iron ingots. This should be steel beams. Okay. And then we need cement, which I don't think we have in here. Up here. I don't think we have that. So we can make 100. So if we need 300 encased industrial beams and 300 make 100 and 300 steel beams make 100 because we need 3 of these. Okay. Whew. It's going to take a while. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2. Nice. We did a playthrough of that earlier this year in February. I did a whole playthrough of the Donkey Kong Country series. So I did Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3. Then we did Returns on the Wii. And then the Switch version of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. But originally, I did have the Tropical Freeze game on the Wii U because that's where it first came out. And I tried telling everyone, dude, this Tropical Freeze game is so good. You got to get a Wii U. It's so good. It's so good. No one bought it. There we go. Oh, nice. You like banjo. Awesome. And then we need 200 rubber. Rubber is going to be the one that's going to take us a while because we only have a little bit of oil production going on. So while that goes, let's figure out how to get some rubber. So we got to go bounce to our other section, other area. Booyah. I love this thing. Man, that cannon is just super helpful. The heck happened there? Why did it blow up? That was weird. Let's go check in on our coupons. See how many coupons we have. Nine. We got 9 coupons. Oh, right. This way. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. I loved Mario Party. Oh, man, I thought I got stuck. I really liked... I really liked what was... 6 was... No. Hold on. 6 was the one with a microphone, correct? Or was that 5? That's the one that I actually got my sister to play. She actually really liked that one, and it was really fun for us to play that game together. I'm pretty sure it was 5. Or maybe it was 4. Was it 4 that introduced the microphone? What the heck was that? I heard something. Something went beam, beam, beam. I'm pretty sure that was in the game. Oh, this isn't merging. This is not correct. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, that was the one with the day and night cycle? Okay. So merge. So that should go in, and then we should have much more. So we've got 2 right now. Like, are they doubling up? No. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, now they're taking their time. Okay, that's fine. These are still running, right? Yes, these are running. We'll pump this in to that. Do a little overclock there. Just making sure that it's continually getting coal. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think we're doing okay now on our power. So we're consuming 1,000 roughly. And our production is kind of going from 1,000 to roughly 2,000. Our max, our capacity. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, everything's still looking good. All right. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do now? We need to go to the oil, which is right over here. I think we need another oil pump or extractor. Because there's 1, 2, and I think there's another third one. It's right over yonder. Nope, that's water. Is this it? Yes. Okay. Oil. Oil extractor. We need a lot of stuff. Encased beams. Oof. Okay. I'm thinking Just thinking off the top of my head here. That we build a new cannon. Which... don't think we have the resources for right now. That's okay. It's okay. Let's at least look at this. So I think this is building out plastic. Right? Yeah, okay. So it's getting crude oil and it's producing plastic 20 per minute. So look at that. Oh man. Not a whole lot of plastic after hours of generation. Let's see if we can overclock this sucker. 50 per minute. Okay, much better. So let's see what we can do. Rubber, which is... it costs what? Oil? Okay, so now this is going to produce 50 rubber per minute. And that's good. And then this is going to be producing heavy oil residue. And I'm wondering if we can pull the oil residue into another buffer. Well, we need modular frames and we don't have any. Can we make modular frames? We need 5. Yes, we can make some. Sweet. I hate those flies, man. Those weird flies suck. You rage quit. Yeah, dude. Those games, man, they're difficult. They're honestly pretty difficult. If you're not familiar with platformers or the series, I could understand someone getting mad enough to rage quit those things. I will say, when we were doing our playthrough of Tropical Freeze, I rage quit on like the second to last boss. For whatever reason, I was having such a hard time with that boss. It was the boss that is like a blowfish. And as I was playing that one, I kept hitting the wall and getting sucked in and hitting the wall. And I just could not get away from it. And I had such a hard time. It took me like an hour and a half to beat that boss. It was so frustrating. Nice. That's awesome. I wish I mean, I'm not bad at it. I definitely can get through 1, 2, and 3. I think 3 I had a fairly hard time with because when 3 came out, it was at the tail end of the Super Nintendo's life cycle, and we all kind of were moving on to Nintendo 64 and Mario 64. And when Donkey Kong Country 3 came out, it just had such a different feel to it that looked and felt very childish. And I was really not in the mood for a childish game like that. Oh, really? He wasn't good enough. You know, there are definitely just some people who cannot do certain games. And you know, that's okay. Oh, I think I needed to, I think it was full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flush this and this, because for right now, we don't really need any heavy residue. trying to think of what we can use that for. Residual rubber, petroleum. Oh, the petroleum coke. We could have used that. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take this. And what the heck is this? A refinery? Motors. Yeah, it's very true. You do have to. It's definitely a game of anticipation. Like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? How can I combat this? How many motors did we need? We need one more. Okay. We can make one more, I think. Okay, we have enough stators. So we need 2 rotors. How do we build rotors? That and screws. I think we can make some screws happen. Ooh, apparently not a whole lot. Huh. We'll see. Oh, we can make one. Ha 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 ha. Sweet. Oh no, we need 2 of them. Crap. Dang. Dang it. Dang it. Yes, I completely agree. And it was so good too, right? That world and atmosphere and just everything about it was just so unique. Man, I love those games so much. Yep, 100%. Dixie, like, saved that game. I always preferred playing as Dixie. Her helicopter spin with her hair, like, it's basically like the equivalent of Princess Toadstool in Mario 2. She's got the, you know, the hover, and like that is just easily the best character. Easily the best character. Okay, so we were looking to make rotors, so we needed screws. So get a few of these. And we need to do more research with our catamarium or whatever, caterium. We need to make a lot more. I think it's circuit boards. Oh no, it's high-speed connectors. We need to make a lot of high-speed connectors, which we need to make circuit boards. Okay. Certain things have to happen. Oh, and sulfur. Now we got a lot of sulfur too. Let's do smokeless powder. Okay, so we need to build. I'm getting ahead of myself. One thing at a time, Ryan. There we go. Yeah, the Super Nintendo controllers are awesome. I always preferred them over pretty much any other controller up until the original Xbox. Once the original Xbox came out, that was kind of the controller I went, ooh, I really like this. Even compared to the PlayStation, like, I know people think the PlayStation is like one of the best controllers of all time. I never got really into it. It's not like I hate it. I think it's an absolutely good controller. I just don't think it's the best controller. I would love to be not proven wrong, but because it's all, you know, semantics and trying to think of the word here. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. It's all personal preference. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's a bad controller, because that is absolutely untrue. Okay, right there. Oh, my head. Oh, shoot. I thought I was on battery. Hold on 1 second here. My battery has been sitting here the entire time. And I totally forgot about it. I thought I plugged it in. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, so this is going to now take that oil, a carbon-rich mineral distilled for heavy oil residue used as a less efficient coal replacement. Can be used as is to generate power or packaged. Use as fuel. Okay. So I'm thinking that. So we need power. We just need some power. I can't do it, Captain. Just don't have the power. Okay, so now that's generating fuel. And our fuel depot is going to go right here. Foundation. Okay. So I'm thinking what we do is it organization? That's what I'm looking for? Yeah. I wonder if they could just be connected like that. No, that doesn't look like it works. You gotta have a little space. Come on, find it, Ryan. There we go. We should have enough rubber in a moment. Why am I keep pushing the button? Dude, I keep pushing the wrong button. I'd rather use a controller on this. I would love to have a controller. Okay, so this is gonna fill up with fuel. And I have no idea how we can't package it yet. Okay. So there we go. Now we got some rubber. Excellent. Dude, sweet. That's great. We're gonna flush this just because we can. Goodbye. We don't need it right now. It's fine. Trying to figure out what is the next step. We need to do the milestone. That's what we need to do. I keep kind of forgetting. Man, I am really impressed by how well this holds up in VR now that I got the camera reset. Like, this feels like pretty much a normal VR experience for me. Obviously, I'm using a mouse and keyboard and not, like, motion controls and all that, but it just feels so good. Just unbelievably good. Okay, we'll drop this off. Get our Mark IV. And go to the next milestone. I need to create a landing pad. There we go. All right. Throw that in there and launch away.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Okay. So basically, we just need steel beams. There. I need 400. How many do I have? 2, 4. I have 400. So we literally just need 1,000 copper sheets, which I'm pretty sure we've got over here. There's 40. Another 45. Here we go. Man. Okay. Ooh, what's going on there? That looks weird. What time is it? Give me 1 second here. Oh, it's only 1. It's only 1. It feels a lot later, though, that's for sure. Okay. Put that back, and let's continue on. So we definitely have 200 plastic, 400 beams, and 2, 4, 6, 7 copper. Yeah, absolutely. I play on most retro nights, honestly. A lot of my go-tos, like, to start off are like Wave Race 64, Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, WCW versus NWO Revenge or World Tour, 1080 snowboarding. Like, it's it's a lot of 64 stuff. I think the last couple of nights I've shied away from them only for the fact because I felt like, dude, I'm playing the 64 a lot lately. So like the last couple, I haven't done the 64 stuff, but most of the time I do. Most of the time I do play those 64 games quite often. Okay, how long do we have to wait for this thing? Because we have to wait for that thing to come back. And, oh, we only got a minute. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll wait for it. There's our space station. That doesn't look as high in the sky like it normally does. In the regular pancake version of this game, doesn't look, it looks super, super far away. This, yeah, it doesn't look that far away. Like, it's obviously far away and big. It's above the atmosphere, but right now, in VR, not so much. It looks about as far away as that does. Oh, I've heard of Duck Dodgers. I don't know if I've ever actually played it. There we go. Dude, remind me next time and I'll absolutely play it. That sounds fun. Duck Dodgers. Yeah, dude, that sounds great. Cool. All right, here you go. Go put that in your pipe and head right back on out. Ooh,
Milestone
petroleum.
reached. Avoid the embarrassment
Fuel
of placing liquids in
powered.
your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory on conveyor belts
Okay,
and by
so
vehicles.
200
For increased,
plastic, 200
non-pocket-related fluid storage,
rubber,
you can now use the industrial fluid
100 encased casings. Okay, so that's what we'll make next. Some casings. We need a lot more. Okay, this is what we gotta dump some stuff here. Gotta dump. Man, I just feel like I'm moving so fast sometimes in this game. Store, 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 store. No, it'd probably just be better if I dumped, created a new thing, but whatever. That's fine. So this is what we're going to do because we've got all the time in the world. We're going to see how many of these I can make. I make 652 steel beams. All right. So we'll let that go. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to use the restroom really quick and grab some more water, and then I'll be right back. So give me a few minutes, and then we'll continue on and have some more fun. And if you got any other games that you want to hear my takes on, I'd be more than happy to, because I'm trying to figure out what other games I want to play for retro nights and stuff like that. So if you have suggestions or you want to know my thoughts on stuff, let me know. But I'll be right back. All right. Okay, I'm back and we're going to continue on with some more Satisfactory. Here we go. Okay, so we just completed a few of our steel beams. We need 300 of them, and we have 2, 4, 6, over 600, 627. So now, I think my, because I moved the chair back a little bit, I got to reset. So I think we're gonna reset standing height, reset origin. There we go. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And then gotta turn that off. There we go. All right. Okay. So we need our cased steel beams. I think we need a bunch of There we go. I was wondering what the heck was going on with the mouse. We need 600 concrete. I think it comes in a bag of 500, so we'll take 2 bags and then we'll be good. I like that I'm actually busting through some milestones right now, and it's fairly easy thanks to the work that I did earlier today with getting a lot of this production pipeline, you know, just continually going and then building up a gigantic buffer of items. So I love that. Okay, so let's make some steel beams. We only need 100. Only need 100. Yeah, I'm excited to play that. I was thinking about playing it tonight, but like I said, or I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I'm really trying to stick with the schedule. If I say I'm going to play virtual reality on the schedule, I'm going to play virtual reality. If I say I'm going to do retro game nights, I'm going to do retro game nights. So I'm really trying to stick with it. I didn't realize that game was coming out today. And so I want to play it, and so maybe tomorrow we'll do some Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, because I'm very excited to see what that game actually looks like. Because honestly, the only time that I've seen that game was the initial announcement of it, when they showed the very, very, very beginning, when they announced the game. That's the only thing I've seen of it. I have no idea about anything else in the game, but I want to play it. I'm very excited. So we'll definitely, like 95% sure, play Zelda tomorrow. That'll be fun. And like I said, I was contemplating doing it tonight, but I was like, you know, I said I was going to do VR, so I gotta stick to my guns on that. Okay, we're almost there. Oh no! Oh, we finally blew a fuse. Okay, should be back up and running. I hope that doesn't continually happen. Yeah, I'm excited to see it, but I'm also cautiously optimistic. Oh. Okay, which kitty is this? Oh, this is Marshmallow. Hi, Marshmallow. I know that because you're tiny and you didn't hurt me when you laid on me. Marshmallow, good kitty. You're just gonna hang out here? Are you rubbing your face on the mic? Hey, kitty. I got up and saw him, and then during the break, and now he's like awake. They were sleeping. All the cats were sleeping, and now I think they're all awake. And it's all because of me. Okay. So we got our encased steel beams, which we can drop off. We need our rubber and plastic, which we definitely have. I think it was over here. No rubber or plastic. No rubber or plastic. And where did all my stuff go? There's my rubber and my plastic. Yes, dude. So if you haven't watched my YouTube video on why VR is awesome, I would highly suggest doing that, because I kind of talk about what VR actually feels like. And I give some examples with Fallout 4, Alien Isolation, Subnautica, and so you can see some of my my thoughts on why VR is super cool. But yes, one of the reasons why I love VR so much is I'm inhabiting this world. I feel like I'm actually walking around this power pole right now in real life. I know obviously I'm not, but it feels like that. It feels like these are three-dimensional items that I could reach out and touch at any moment in time. I feel like I'm literally standing in this world surrounded by it. Like I'm not looking at a flat screen. I'm inside the video game. As corny as that sounds, it's 100% true. Okay, so we need motors. So we're going to need to create a bunch of crap here. So we need 2 of each. So we need 200 rotors, 200 stators. Oh boy. Iron rods and screws. Iron rods and screws. Yeah, people bring that up a lot. I think it's really funny. What if we are living in a virtual world? I can pretty much say with 1,000% certainty we are not. But it's fun to think about. Okay, so we need a bunch of iron rods and screws. So we'll take, like, I guess that many. There we go. And then a whole row of screws. I love these storehouses, this inventory of stuff that I can just build at willy-nilly whenever I feel like it. The worst part is doing these manually, which I definitely do need to. Oh, okay. That's weird. It shouldn't have been pixelated, even if you played it a few years ago. Skyrim VR is solid, man. It looks really, really good. Same thing with Fallout 4 in VR. I mean, and this is the reason why I always tell people that when they play VR games, make sure you use good computers. Make sure you use good headsets. Don't go bare minimum. Don't go cheap out with whatever the cheapest stuff is. Because a lot of people would say, oh yeah, you know, I just wanted to get something. And then they get the bare minimum and then they're disappointed with it. So I always tell people, if you're going to play VR, like, get a good VR, capable headset and computer. Because I'm playing on a pretty high-end rig here, and dude, this looks fantastic. My graphics card is the only thing that's not ultra high-end, and it's only because we couldn't afford it at the time. But I'm definitely getting the highest end card that I can when the 50XX series releases. I will be getting a 5090 for sure. I want to be able to play everything at maximum resolution and graphical settings, period. Like, that's the way I play games, the best version possible. So how many of these do we need? 200? I think we need 200. And then 200 stators, too. Then we can make 100. I think it's 100 motors. If it's 200 motors, I'm going to be upset. But yeah, I always tell people, if you haven't watched my Why VR is Awesome video, watch it. It's awesome. Yeah, you totally forget that you're in a virtual world. Like when we were doing our Fallout 4 VR playthrough a couple months ago, like I was playing for like 4 or 5 hours at a time sometimes, and I completely forgot that I was streaming. I completely forgot that I was sitting at a desk playing this video game in front of a camera in a basement. I felt like I was walking around this wasteland. It was incredible. I'm wondering what the heck is going on, because we shouldn't be having this problem. We might have to go fix our power in a second. So we, yeah, 100. So we need 200. Dang it. We need more screws. We need a lot more screws. Let's go get more screws really quick. VR is incredible, and I tell everyone, if you care about video games, you have to try VR. Period. You just have to. It is the next evolution of video games. Like, no joke. I'm not being hyperbolic at all. I am 100% sincere when I say VR is the next step of what video games should be, because I can guarantee you we all thought about this when we were kids. Like, oh my gosh, I wish we could be in the world, right? Like, well, guess what? VR is pretty much that. And people who scoff at VR don't care about video games, or they don't like video games. They like arguing about performance rates or frame rates or, you know, hardware statistics or sales of games or whatever. They like everything except for actually playing the game, because anyone who puts on a VR headset and plays a game like this, or, you know, Skyrim or Fallout or anything in VR, it is the next step in how video games are played. Period. That's just the way it is. 1 second, I'm gonna get some water. I'm getting really thirsty tonight. I don't know why. Did my cat leave? Oh, he did. Bummer. Maybe he didn't like me talking about VR too much. Okay, we're almost there. 166, 67. And then we got to do the stators. And then we got to do the motors. This is the one crappy part about this game, is if you do not automate everything and you do manual crafting at some point, like it becomes a slog. It's like the one crappy thing about this game. I wish it was a little bit easier to create some of this stuff. Almost. There it is. Okay. So what do we need for stators? Steel pipes. So if we need 3 steel pipes to make 1 stator, and we need 200 stators, we need 600 steel pipes. I think I did my math correct there. I'll be surprised if I did, because I'm terrible at math. I do despise. That's the one thing I hate about this game, is like, oh crap, I gotta do a little bit of math. And we don't have a whole lot. That actually helped. Okay, 200, 200. So that's 450. 450. Okay. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. That's okay. We're full up here. We'll just make more of things. We're gonna make this happen tonight, man. Steel. Oh no, we need steel pipes, not the steel beams. My bad. My bad. You know what? Let's go pick those up. I completely forgot. Oh, dude, we already got them. Okay. Nope. Take all. Okay. What else did we need for the stators? Wire? Oh, boy. Boy, do we have some wire. Oh, we got some over here, though, I think. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Heck yes. All right, here we go. How many stators can we make? 187. All right. Sweet action. I'm very, very excited and looking forward to Batman in VR. Because we already had a Batman Arkham VR game back in 2016. And it was really good for what it was. I really liked it. I thought it was really enjoyable. And there was some... Man, I would love to replay that. Like, it's a very basic VR game. It was at the dawn of VR, basically. Very watered down because it was exclusive to PlayStation VR for a year. So, like, it just the very bare bones basic VR interactions at the dawn of VR. But I remember it, and I loved it. It was super fun. So how many do we need? 200? Or yeah, we needed 200. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to have enough. We'll get more, though. That's fine. It won't be that hard. But yeah, Batman comes out like next month, I believe. And it's interesting too, like if you're wanting to get into VR, and this is something I'll probably do a write-up in the Discord tomorrow for. If you're wanting to get into VR, the Meta Connect announcement that they did either, was it yesterday or today? I can't remember. Is some of the best news out of anything ever for VR. There's a new headset coming out called the Quest 3S, which is a little bit more slimmed down. It's the, you know, the budget model of the headset, and it's $300. Like, that is a steal for VR, an absolute steal. And it comes with Batman VR. Like, it's gonna come with a Batman VR game for free. Brand new Batman VR game, $300. VR headset, like, it's a no-brainer if you don't already own VR. Period. Yeah, I'll have to... I was gonna do that today, and again, just time kind of got away from me with work and... Oh, excuse me. A lot of work, and then also moving. Like, doing our storage unit and stuff like that. Like, getting that storage unit empty today was such a monumentally exciting thing. Going, all right, cool, we can shut that part of our life off. We still have one more storage unit, and it's kind of full, but it's also very small. What's up, Wolf Sister? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm Neo. We're playing in VR tonight. I was just talking about the VR news for the MetaQuest 3. If was it the MetaQuest 3S, which is $300 for a brand new VR headset. It's a budget system, but man, it's gonna make everyone's gonna start buying VR with a very low cost like that. It's gonna be great. Okay, I think we need to go get more. Is it wire? I think we need to go get more wire. So this is actually using a mod to inject VR because Satisfactory is made with Unreal Engine, and there's an Unreal Engine mod that you can pretty much inject VR into any Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5 game. And I believe this is Unreal Engine 5. I could be wrong. You know what? It's probably Unreal Engine 4. But either way, you can inject VR into it, and it's awesome. Is it much different? Not really. I am using a mouse and keyboard. I'm not using the motion controls. There is no motion controls. It's exactly like playing the game normally, but in virtual reality. So it feels like I'm walking up to this conveyor belt, and it feels like if I could reach my hand out, I should be touching these rocks right now. Like, that's the amount of perception that I have. I feel like I'm in the world. Yeah, I don't know if Genshin Impact does. I actually never played that game. Okay, we need more stators. We're getting there. We got 50 motors ready to go almost. We just need to create them. Ah, man. We got to fix that. It is. It's really good. It's awesome. It's something I've been wanting to try out, and I keep forgetting about it. Oh, yeah. It's Unity, that's right. Okay. I knew that at some point. I just completely forgot. Because I remember when Genshin Impact came out, there was a lot of news about it. And people just kind of like losing their minds over it for a while. I just never got into it because that game came out in 2020 when we were moving across the country. And so I just didn't have the time to even look at that game. And by the time we got moved and unpacked and like I started getting back into gaming and everything, it was just like, oh, I completely forgot about it. It was totally off my radar. The only thing I really know about it is that it's very similar to Zelda Breath of the Wild. Very, very similar to Breath of the Wild, with a more anime style to it. Yeah, I try to keep up with gaming as much as possible. I mean, I used to own a video game store, so that's where a lot of my knowledge comes from. Is just, it's been my hobby my entire life, and owning a game store, you kind of have to know what you're trying to sell. So I would play games all the time at the store, trying to get people to, you know, look at games that they wouldn't normally look at. So anything that I could do to not influence, but to really showcase certain games, I would try to do as much as possible. Lots of research, lots of just spending time learning. Hey, if that's what you need, then awesome. Comes with prettier men. Hey, you know, Link is no slouch on the eyes. He's a pretty boy when he puts on his what is it, the Gerudo Vo outfit. Man, what a great game. We did Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for Game of the Month in July. Because when the game came out last year, I didn't have the time to play through it. And I wanted to so bad, but just life got in the way and I wasn't able to play it all the way through. And so I made it Game of the Month a couple months ago, and man, was that fun. Oh my gosh, that was just so enjoyable. I wonder what is killing my production. It's been fine this entire time, and I don't think we've really introduced anything new in. How weird. Almost there. Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom is really, really good. I was just having a good normal time with it. But then when I started like beelining it for the finale to actually finish the game, because it was the last day of the month, and I tried to finish the game of the month on, you know, within that month. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And the final boss fight is probably one of my favorite boss fights of all time. One of my favorite experiences in a video game of all time. And that final cutscene-ish is just so well done. So well done. I would highly recommend getting to that game after you finish Breath of the Wild, because obviously Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel, so finish the first game first before you get to the second game. I know there's a lot of people who go, whatever, it's a video game, I don't care. But I really like stories in video games. It's one of the main reasons why I play a video game that has a narrative, is to experience the story. So if they're giving me a story in the first game and then it continues in the second game, I'm going to play the first game first. Like, that's just how you read a book. That's how you watch, you know, a trilogy of movies, right? You don't skip to the third one first. Why would you do that with a video game? Not to go on a rant, but yeah. Ah, yes. The good old pile of shame. Yes, of course. I think we all have a pretty large backlog of games that we want to get to, and for one reason or another, we don't. It's why I really like streaming, because it gives me the excuse to actually play through those games that I want to get to, but for whatever reason, I don't. And so I can just make the excuse of, well, I'm doing it for the stream. I'm doing it for, you know, game of the month. I'm doing it for this or that. There's reasons that I can kind of force myself to play games that I want to play, but for one reason or another, I just don't get into it. It's, again, why I really like streaming. Okay, we are at 46 motors. This is going to take forever. Man. Yes, this is the way. Man, it's crazy. I can hear the rain from outside of the headset. It's pouring right now. I love it. We need this weather too. We need the rain. It's been so stinking hot lately. I am very excited. Okay, so when we what do we get for this? This is the petroleum power milestone. We're getting close. 60. We need 40 more. But what are you playing, Wolf Sister? Are you playing anything interesting as of late? Because, like, for me, I've got this game on my radar. I've got the game of the month, which is Red Dead Redemption. I want to play Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We'll probably play that tomorrow night. That'll be really fun because that just came out. Like, there's so much to play. It's kind of ridiculous. It's almost not fair. It feels like things are just now starting to bombard me with release dates. I'm just like, every day is like a new game that's coming out now. It's one of the things why I go, why is this industry so weird? Why don't they plan the stuff out a little bit better? Like, you obviously want your product to have the most eyes on it when it releases. So why does everyone cram the last, like, 3 months of the year? Oh, nice. Indie games, dude, that's awesome. Ooh, Throne in Liberty. I don't think I've heard of that one. I need to get into more indie games. I feel like every time I play an indie game, I get so sidetracked because they're usually made with such a focus on the genre that they really expand it out a lot. I've noticed this with a lot of indie games where they'll make the game for a specific type of user or player that goes down into a very deep rabbit hole. So these indie games, you can dump hundreds of hours into them without even blinking, right? And it's like, oh, I don't have that time. I don't have that much time to dump into this one game. So it's a little bit hard for me to get into indie games like that. But I try as much as possible. Here we go. Heck yes. That was tier 5. Nice.
It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available.
Yes.
Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to
Caterium.
construct the fuel-powered
right.
generator. Your research into this element was valuable.
I mean, we got all of these so we can
You
make
are
them
my most
fairly
valuable
easy.
pioneer, but
That's
don't tell the
awesome.
others I said that. It would be bad for morale.
Okay. Oh yeah, gotcha mechanics. Oh boy. Okay, we got a packager, sweet. Here, let's pull off our. We don't need our miner stuff right now, so we'll minus that. There we go. We're full on health. Oh, dude, the AI is great. Yeah, she is super sassy. She almost has a similar way and cadence to the way she talks like GLaDOS from Portal. It's a very GLaDOS-esque type of line delivery and dialogue, and I love it. That is so fun to launch yourself like halfway across this area, this map. It's huge. and it's great. I think a lot of people saw what they did with, oh, dang it. And I was just about to get up there too. A lot of people saw how they wrote GLaDOS and tried to incorporate that snarky kind of backhanded comment type of line delivery into their games. Like if you're gonna rip off something good, right? Okay, so we need to figure out what's going on with our power. So we need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go back to our power plant. Fall into the water? Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I really liked that area. I don't know why. Okay. It's kind of the one I just kind of defaulted. So I used to live in the woods, in the mountains and forest. So I'm very familiar with that. Like, I like that type of environment. And so anything that has woods or forest, lots of trees, I've always gravitated towards. Like the desert and, you know, all that stuff. Dang it, I did not mean to do that. You know what? Swimming feels kind of a little bit weird in VR. I'll say that much. A little bit weird. Weird, wild stuff. Yes. Yes, definitely comfy zone for me. Die. Die, demon spawns of Satan! Hate those things, man. They are rough. Okay, so we're good on our water generators at this point, I think, but let's go check them out if we can. Dang it. Everything should be going, but I'm not sure why. Oh, dang it. No, I don't think you have. Tell me about your VR experience. I am dying to know. And that's not sarcasm. That's just me me having a weird line delivery on that one. But no, tell me about it. What is your VR experience? Okay, so we're running out of fuel. And I don't know why. Like, that is all going. We upgraded all of these, right? This should all be Mark II. No, these are Mark I. And now we're missing a bunch of crap. Great. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take stock here. This should be Mark II. Yes. So Mark 1. Mark 1. Let's do 2. Oh, no way! Oh, wow. That is really interesting. So you were at Oculus doing the testing. So I'm assuming you're from Irvine, right? Because I used to live in Southern California, so I grew up in Orange County. I actually I worked right down the street from Oculus, or not Oculus. Ow. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit the microphone. Looking for my water. Oh, dang. 5 months? Are you kidding? Whew. That is rough. Oh, in Australia. Okay. So you're Australian. Interesting. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to get our miner Mark II. That's what we need to do. So that's what I was gonna do. Oh, hours. Okay. Wow. That's a bummer. I see. I've never had motion sickness. I could, and I've tried to. I've tried to make myself sick in VR, and it's literally impossible. It does not faze me one bit. I can use a controller and then spin one way and then turn my head the other, and like indefinitely, doesn't faze me at all. I don't get motion sick or anything like that in VR. However, I do try to be aware of people's motion sickness and things like that. So when I do stream VR, I try to keep my head as still as possible. Yeah. I know. I hear a lot of people get pretty motion sick from it. And so again, like I said, it's something that I try to be conscious about when I stream it so that it's not really rough for people to watch. Okay, so what am I doing here? We need more. Here we go. There we go. Oh, wow. Huh. That's really interesting. And turning the graphics down does help with that. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's the motion blur so that it keeps like a focal point in the middle. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you don't have problems playing Skyrim, because yes, that is, I need to get back into Skyrim VR. I didn't play much of it. My wife did. She loves it. That's her go-to VR game, is Skyrim in VR. Mine is Fallout 4. I like the more gunplay. I like the Americana style of Fallout. So I've always gravitated towards Fallout and VR over Skyrim. But I do like Skyrim as well. I just haven't played it as much. Okay, we need to get our miner stuff back, which we dumped all out in this area. Okay, so it's none of that. Modular frames, encased and portable. Oh, yeah. Oh, was that Chicory, I believe? Chicory, I think, was the one where you paint your surroundings and stuff like that. I could be wrong. Oh, that is a bummer. That is a definite bummer. Okay, what we need: modular framed and encased steel. I'm not finding any more encased steel. I think we used it all up. So we'll grab some concrete. And we'll grab some steel beams if we come across them. Here's some encased steel beams. We'll get some of those. It's modular frames. That's a heavy modular frame. Let's hold on to that for now. No, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, dude. Subnautica in VR is the cat's pajamas. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's one of my go-to examples of talking about why VR is awesome. I did a video about that. It's literally called Why VR is Awesome on my YouTube, but it's a couple years old. I was doing it in 2021, and I just my job has me travel a lot, and so I would always get sidetracked trying to make that video, and I was just like, I need to put it up at some point. But I just really want to talk about VR to people. It's so stinking good. But yeah, I love Subnautica in VR. It is so good. The exploration is really what kind of makes it so good. Because you feel like you are just, you know, inhabiting that alien planet, just like this game, and you're exploring, but it's all underwater and the atmosphere is so rich that you get sucked into that game and that environment where you feel like you've been exploring underwater alone for hours at a time when you play it in VR. You lose the sense of your own real world surroundings, or at least I do anyways. I can't say enough good things about Subnautica. It is definitely... Oh, what's going on here? Did my battery die? There we go. I accidentally clicked out of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, you don't want to be traumatized. Okay. 2 more. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, let's go upgrade. But it's incredible. VR has so many useful applications outside of gaming. But I don't know if you heard me earlier, if you joined in when I said it. But VR is the next step in video game evolution. And it's so interesting to hear people say, no, I don't care about VR, when it's like, oh my gosh, you need to try VR. It's so good. It's as a, not a professional gamer, but as a person who enjoys the hobby immensely my entire life, I remember being a kid and going, I wish I could live in this world of this game. And it's like, that's what you do in VR. You live in the world of VR. It's awesome. So I always try and get people to try VR any way I can, because I think it's a really, really cool technology. Yes, exactly. Super beneficial. Here we go. All right. This one, oh, that one is upgraded, of course. The one that I go to is already upgraded. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so hopefully that kind of churns out some more. Do I have to redo my thing here? I think I do. Oh man, we got Mark 4. Jeez, that's awesome. Let's see what's going on here. There. Let's churn that out. Let's see what's going on there. Oh yeah. I think we need to upgrade our conveyor belts at this point. I think that's what needs to happen. So what do I need to do? Steel beams? Okay. Mark 3 is good enough for now. Mark 4 seems pretty sounds pretty rad though. Oh dang. 480? 480 versus 270? I mean, Mark 3 is definitely way faster than Mark 1. Yeah, it makes a massive difference. There we go. Okay, I think we can do this. Look at that. Look at that speed. Love it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I should probably be doing this at the very beginning and then coming back. But that's fine. That's a-okay. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This should also be Mark II, right? Yes, okay. I just can't stop playing this game. I dream about this game practically. Like every day I wake up and go, oh, I can't wait to play more of this game. Wolf Sister? Yeah, absolutely. I hope so too. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. I stream every night at 11 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to talk to you again real soon. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely needed. This is gonna fix our power issues, I think. It's gonna take a while to get everything upgraded, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's go grab more steel beams. I'm thinking that we grab as many steel beams as we can and then start from the back end of the power plant and then go start from the back end, upgrade everything to the actual miner. Sorry, it's late. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, I think, at this point. Ugh. But again, I can't stop playing it, man. Every time I think, well, you know what? Maybe I'll call it. And I go, no, I'm having too much fun. I do think that I'm gonna need to... Is this the steel beams? No, this is ingots. Right, okay. Ingots. Nothing in there. That's gonna take a while for it to... Yeah, that's like 50. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Now, come on, Ryan. Let's do it. Take all. And then take all. Ha 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 ha. Because then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. Let's make some steel beams. We've got the time. We've got the time. Ow. That's the one bad thing about streaming in VR is I keep forgetting that there's stuff in front of me. I'm gonna take this off for a second. And I'm gonna pop out to talk to anyone who's hanging out with me. How's it going? Again, it's nice to get that headset off for a moment. It is warm in here. We've got a storm going on outside, which is nice, but it is warm in this room. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the studio. Building that new studio, I'm so excited. I keep coming up with new ideas. And it's a little bit, I wouldn't say scary, but I'm apprehensive to talk about the ideas that I have because I feel like, what if I don't do them? What if I do it and people think it's stupid or lame? So I'm really trying to be cautiously optimistic about my ideas that I have planned for the streams. I think it'll be very, very fun, but it's going to take a while. I think tomorrow, what I'm going to do is start moving some of the extra stuff. Like, I actually want to document the building of the new studio a lot better than I normally document stuff, because I kind of just don't. So I want to kind of take a lot of pictures and stuff. And man, if you see this room right now that I'm in, excuse me, there's just boxes and boxes and boxes of cables. And it's all organized, but there's so many boxes of cables that are not being used right now that I need to get out into the new studio. So I think tomorrow I'll move all these boxes out into the new studio, kind of organize it a little bit, and start documenting it in the Discord. I think that'll be super fun. And then what I'll also do is what will I do? I was just going to say it. Documented the Discord. Oh, and then tomorrow we should be getting our Ethernet cable that I can run to the new studio as well, because that has to be buried. So I got to do a bunch of digging tomorrow, which I'm not excited about, but it's going to hopefully be good timing because the ground should be nice and wet. So it should be a lot easier to dig because, man, when it's hot, like this summer, it's been so excruciatingly hot. The ground is just rock hard. But where I'm going to dig is going to be nice and soft. So that'll be a lot better. Anyways, just trying to have a little bit of a thought process for this new studio. Getting Ethernet cable buried into the new studio is the first thing that needs to happen. And the reason why is because if I get that cable out, then I can get the server rack over there. Then I can start installing all the PCs and the networking equipment. Then I can start running our security system. And I can start building out some of the basic fundamentals of our network and running wire and all that stuff. So that'll alleviate a lot of the little up in the air things that we've still got going on with this new move. Once that happens, then, you know, a little piece by piece, start building the walls for the studio. I took measurements, and so now I kind of got to figure out the exact layout. And that's another hard part. Like, okay, how long do I want the studio to be? How wide do I want it to be? Where do I want the windows and the door frames and things like that? And then once I plan it out and design it, then I got to build it. And that's going to be the tough part. That's going to be the part that I'm not super looking forward to, only for the fact that I did it back in 2001 with the old house. And boy, give me 1 second. I should have done this. There we go. I should have done that before. Okay, so we got a good chunk. We got a good chunk of beams. So like I said, well, we're going to do the power, I think. Or, you know, I don't think this is having an issue with the speed at which this gets put into. We're going to crank this out, though. Both of these need to go much faster. We need more. We need 50 per minute. Okay. Okay, Ryan, find the C key. Jeez. I hate keyboard and mouse controls. I really do. I've never liked them. I've always hated them. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Mark III, upgrade. Mark III, upgrade, 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 upgrade. That's all upgraded. That's all upgraded. Really? Upgraded all that? I guess I have, okay. There's no way that's not Mark III. It is Mark III. Huh. I didn't realize I upgraded all of these. That's... Oh, Mark III, though. Haha. I found you out. That's Mark III. That's Mark III. That is Mark III, I guess. See, these don't look like Mark III. But it is. It's going fast. Jeez, dude. Some of these parts of the movement just are super messed up. Dang it. Hey, what's up, Vinny? How are you doing, dude? Things are going great, man. We're playing a little bit of Satisfactory in VR, and I'm having a blast. Okay, that looks like it's definitely starting to churn out more, so that's good. That's what we've been wanting. Nice. And you're feeling better? I know you were still feeling under the weather last time we talked earlier last week, I believe. Hopefully you're feeling better, dude. I don't know if I should be going all the way back over here. No, we shouldn't. We should be going back this way. We need to do these. So all of these are mark. Good. Okay. At least you're out and about. There we go. There we go. Just upgrading all this stuff. I love it. I love it. Yeah, for me, I've just been, I've been really, really digging this game. It's kind of taken over my life. It is just so enjoyable. So here, let me back out because this is going to be a little bit harder to show off in VR. But basically, what you do in this game is you are working for a company and they send you off to this alien planet. And you find these little resource nodes, these little areas where you can mine different ore, copper, iron, coal, and all that. And basically what you do is you build these mining rigs to drill out and mine the resources the world has. And then you basically create all these conveyor belts and all this stuff to ship out those resources and also create power so that you can create more mines and all that stuff, and then ship them out to your company, which is in space. So you have this big space elevator that you take all your resources and you shoot it up into the sky, and you basically just, you know, are accruing resources for your company. Like, that's your job in this game. And that's pretty much it. You explore, you mine resources, you ship them out to space, and rinse and repeat. But a lot of what people like doing is creating these factories that are all kind of, you know, uniform. And it's very satisfying to be able to create these really unique factories with a bunch of logistics going all throughout everything. A lot of water being pumped, a lot of conveyor belts, you know, pushing stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff to keep in your mind, but it's really fun. So that's what this game is, and it's called Satisfactory, which is kind of a play on words of it's very satisfying and you're messing around with factories. So that is this game. And what I'm doing right now is I'm going through these factories that I've set up with these coal that is being pumped into these coal power producing generators that generates power. And I'm upgrading my line so everything moves a lot faster. So that is what I'm personally doing right now. Oof. Oh yes, absolutely. That's kind of what's going on with me right now, is I'm losing pretty much all semblance of any identity other than just playing this game. But it's so fun. It's just like so fun. And so you can see when I upgrade, everything moves faster. It's all about getting faster, more efficient. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. And I've put probably, in total, probably about 300-ish hours into this game. But I've been playing this game on and off since it came out in early access in 2019. Came out in early access in 2019, and I've restarted over and over and over and over again. So it's not like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? It's, oh, there's reasons for why my bases aren't perfect. So this game came out in early access on my birthday, which was like a special little treat for me. I liked that. And I've been wanting to play it for the last couple of years, but I said, I'm gonna wait until it's finished. I'm just gonna wait. And now it finally is. That's all good. That's all good. Yep. Okay, this is all upgraded to Mark III, which means it's super, super fast. That's Mark III as well. Yes. Okay. Oh boy. There's so much to do in this game. It is a little bit crazy. There we go. Now it's moving. Just waiting for that stuff to start booking. Are we out of steel beams again? That's okay. That's okay. We need to go get more, though. I am very ready to have this upgrade path done so that we can move on to other more interesting things. But it is nice that everything's starting to move quickly. Finally having enough energy and power and all that stuff to really not have to worry about most of it. Being able to just go, okay, cool, now let's explore. Okay, cool, now let's build up our milestones, you know, and export. Okay, so we need 1,000 cable. 20, 40, 60, 80. Dude, Vinny, thank you so much, as always. I hope you continue to feel better, man. Take care, God bless, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to hang out and talk with you some more. Have a good one, dude. Okay, so we need more cable, and how do we get more cable? We get wire, and then we turn it into cable. So let's go get some wire. Oh boy. I am getting sleepy though. That is definitely something that's happening right now. Oh, you know what? I think I have enough cable. Oh well. You can never have enough cable. Nope, that's not what we wanted. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, just barely not enough. Let's make some cable. Oh man, my neck. Having to lean forward a little bit. Lean my neck forward while I play because of the back of this headset. Oh, did I accidentally hit something? Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's enough cable. That's enough cable. All right, we're good on cable. We need 400 plastic, which I'm fairly certain we have. I thought we had cable. Or, no, plastic. I bet you we used all of our plastic. 2, 4. Is that it? No. Okay, good. Two, 4. 200 modular frames and 200 motors. Ugh. The motors. Why always with the motors? All right, modular frames. What's this? Reinforced iron plates? Why do I keep doing that? There we go. That was weird. Checking to make sure everything's okay. Looks like it. Okay. Reinforced iron plate. Now if we do this, how many do we need? We need 200 modular frames. Okay. And these need iron rods. Let's go get a bunch of iron rods. There we go. That should do it, perhaps, possibly. Oh, there's 76. Not enough. Not enough. This is going to take a while. As much as I hate it, it's going to take a while. Luckily, our power plant is not shutting down again. That was super weird. That should not have happened. Getting close-ish. There's 100 modular frames. You know what? We're gonna try something here. I'm almost positive this is not gonna be functionally smart or work, but I want to try it. Need 4 rotors. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say we need modular frames, right? And what we're going to do, we're going to just do some storage. Some quick light storage. Bam. Oh, wow. That thing is massive. What does that say? 2 per minute? There is no way that it's 2 per minute. Yeah, I can definitely manually do it way, 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 way faster. Are we really only at 50? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this headset's starting to kill me a little bit. Man, we didn't die tonight. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oh man. My brain. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it. It's been a fun stream. It's been a blast. Playing Satisfactory in VR is absolutely amazing, but you know, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I should probably be going to bed for work in the morning. I don't want to, but I should probably do it. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate everyone who stopped by and said hi. My name is Ryan. You can always catch my stuff at gameordie.net, or hey, you can join this thing over here, which is called Discord. If you're not in Discord, basically I am putting out a lot more content. Hopefully in the next few days, I'll be able to start documenting the start of the new studio, which is going to be a lot of fun. And man, I've just got so many fun things that I've got planned for these streams. It's just taken some time to, you know, get it all together. But You can join the Discord, you can watch the YouTube videos, you can listen to the podcast. In Discord, there is also a podcast channel that just loops the podcast 24/7. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff that I put out. I hope someone likes it, but that's going to do for me. I hope you have all a great rest of the day or night wherever you are around the world. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow night for I don't know what do we have on the schedule really quick. Nope, that's not it. There we go. What do we got? Is that streamer's choice? Streamer's choice. So that basically means I can play whatever I want. So we might be doing more Satisfactory. I probably not. I think we'll probably do Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. That'll be fun. All right, so we'll play some Zelda tomorrow night probably, or maybe a bonus round stream. Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. Anyways, like I said, take care, God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow night for more fun and games. Bye.